Yes, okay. Sorry, I had to wait for confirmation to make sure everything was good and well. Welcome everybody to Tea Talk. As you know, or if you don't know, my name is Danny Cade. And yesterday, as you remember, we all took time to reflect on the sacrifices made for our freedom, to honor those who gave everything for us. And today, excuse me, today I want to share something that most of us probably don't realize. Remembrance Day doesn't just affect our minds, surprisingly, it impacts our entire well-being. Our hearts, minds, and bodies were affected yesterdays in ways that we might not even realize. So let's have a look at how these effects are still rippling through us today and possibly for days to come. Yesterday, many of us paused to remember and reflect on the sacrifices made, but did you know that this simple act can actually improve your health? Studies do show that reflecting on loss, especially on Remembrance Day, can benefit our cardiovascular health. Now, when we stop and reflect on these moments, our bodies respond in ways that support heart health. So while we were honoring others, we were also building up our own resilience. And here's another interesting fact. Many of us paused yesterday with gratitude for the sacrifices made. And here's where it gets really interesting. Expressing gratitude actually triggers chemical changes in the brain. There's a study from the University of California, and they found that gratitude boosts dopamine levels, which improves mood and immune function. So in addition to honoring the fallen, we were giving our own immune system a boost, and we may not have even known that. So gratitude isn't just a nice feeling, it's a health intervention. Surprised yet? Now, for some of us, Remembrance Day wasn't just about reflection. It may have brought up some very difficult emotions. For veterans, for those who've lost loved ones, it can be a day of incredibly painful memories. And while that can be tough, there's research showing that structured rituals like the ones we engaged in yesterday can actually help combat the stress and trauma those memories can trigger. These rituals release oxytocin, the very same hormone that we get from hugs, which helps us feel more supported, connected, and resilient. Now, many of us felt the physical effects of Remembrance Day too. Some might have experienced muscle tension, a racing heart, headache, anxiety, phantom pains, fatigue. But what if I told you that those moments of silence that we participated in weren't just about honoring others? They were also about healing ourselves too. So research is showing that when we engage in these rituals, our brains can enter a theta state, similar to deep meditation. And this state triggers relaxation, lowers blood pressure, and improves focus. So yesterday, those moments of silence weren't just quiet, they were powerful healing moments. Another beneficial aspect is our social health. Yesterday, we stood together in reflection, whether at ceremonies, at home, or with loved ones. This connection is more than just a comforting feeling. There's studies that show that engaging in social rituals reduces loneliness and boosts our overall health. Now, when we connect, even through something as simple as standing side by side in silence, our bodies are releasing that oxytocin. I can't say that word, sorry. Strengthening bonds, the same hugging drug, strengthening bonds and boosting our emotional resilience. So that moment of togetherness yesterday didn't just honor the fallen, it also invested in our own well-being. And here's another one for you. These communal acts of remembrance can actually rewire our brains. Neuroscientists have found that when we engage in these shared rituals, we activate neural pathways that are linked to empathy, resilience, and social bonding. And these experiences don't just make us feel good, they physically alter how our brains function, making us better equipped to handle future challenges. So it's a win-win when we, remember together, because we're also fortifying ourselves for whatever lies ahead. Yesterday may have brought difficult emotions to the surface, and that's okay. Remembrance Day can trigger various levels of grief, sadness, stress, but those emotions can be used for growth. By processing these feelings mindfully, doing things like journaling, expressing gratitude, or even just taking a few moments to breathe deeply, we can turn those feelings into strength. Remembrance Day isn't just a time for honoring the fallen, it's also a time to renew ourselves emotionally, physically, and mentally. So, as we reflect on yesterday, let's remember that Remembrance Day isn't just a day to honor others, it's also an opportunity to honor ourselves by embracing the health benefits of reflection, gratitude, and social connection on healing as well. And we can also turn this day of remembrance into a powerful tool for personal growth and renewal, should one feel inclined. So thank you for taking this Remembrance Day journey with me, even though it's the day after. We were all pretty busy yesterday. Let's continue to make the most of Remembrance Day, not just as a day to reflect, but as a day to heal, grow, and become stronger together. So speaking of together, are you ready to make this upcoming holiday your healthiest and most joyful yet? The reason I'm asking is because tomorrow night we have a holiday wellness and gift extravaganza where you can discover expert tips, creative gift ideas. There's going to be wellness strategies that could completely transform your holiday experience. If you'd like to know more about that, I'm going to put the link up above for you and you can get registered for that. Now, you might be busy tomorrow night, fair enough, but register anyways, and that way you get the replay as soon as it's up and available for you. Then you can kick back with your favorite beverage, put your feet up, relax, and enjoy. All right. Also, there's more in my wellness center about, articles. There's articles and videos about things such as this. So do feel free to get yourself in there if you haven't done it already. I mean, I love sharing the stuff I do with you on my shows, but I can tell you this, my wellness center has so much more. So get yourself in there. It's free. It's easy. Both of those are pretty easy to me. I like the sound of both. Okay. Also, I have a discovery group, Danny's Wellness Tribe, and in there we're getting into learning more and more, doing more and more. So get in there. I'd love to have you participate with us. And if you enjoyed today's show, please feel free to check out my other shows that I have on YouTube. It's also called Danny Cade Wellness. So thank you so much. I'm really glad that we got a chance to do this today. Hopefully you had a good day yesterday. Again, it can be a very difficult day for others, and I understand that one. All right. Do be here tomorrow. I'm going to have my wellness show for you, my weekly wellness show. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. Just be here. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Don't forget to hit the links up above. All right. Take care. Bye for now.